I towed a lot of those things away. Those things are junk. I haven't even seen any of those things on the road anymore. They're like PT Cruisers. They're all crushed out. HHR, heat, humidity, and rain. You cut that out. You cut that out, especially when it's almost October. Unlike here, you'd be alright. Here, we got heat, humidity, and rain. Hear the howling wind outside from the storm and that downpouring rain. Listen, listen. No, I hear police sirens. Listen. Howling wind, rain. Oh, wait, I don't hear it. I don't hear it. There's a massive panic that has been going on in this area. Hey, I kind of laugh at that, the storm panic. It's no different than the snow thrower. I had a packed one car garage when I was a lad. Well, it wasn't my house, I just lived there. It was packed. And one car, so half the size of this. And I remember the old snow thrower, you had to put it inside to let it defrost. Nothing like that. Anyway, the sirens outside. There's a mass panic. There might be nobody on the road now, but I'm not going out at this time. Tried to go up before just to do a loop. And sirens, you hear this? People are just totally insane on what the news tells them. Yeah, it's still available. Hear the howling wind outside? Wait, I don't. There's hear police sirens. Probably no one's even outside anymore. They're just psychologically thinking they're gonna die from a storm. Well, it's really not even happening here. Still available. Oh my god. So all my stuff that was on Facebook Marketplace is near off. I have one item left. And the thing that people say, and some people that want to buy this stuff, they're like children that look like they're like 12 years old. And why are they contacting me to Facebook Market? They're either fake or they're like police or like FBI, like posing as children and like some other weird shit. Facebook is just weird. Like, why would a 12-year-old want to come here to go buy a cart, and then they're asking me if we can meet in a open area? I'm like, yeah. Of course they don't reply, but I mean, that could be real, it could be fake, it could be a picture of someone's child. But Facebook Marketplace is just done. I'm not even responding to any more messages anymore. I'm just leaving that one item I still have on there up. I'll be contacted about it sometimes twice, 3 times a week, with the still available and the other stuff. I'm just gonna leave it there, and hopefully I have all the message saved. So I'm just gonna make a funny video one day saying that how worthless Facebook Marketplace is, especially in this area, with nickel and dime items. Nah, there's nothing. I was looking. The only things that are open around here, I'm telling you, was the freaking tow truck gig. And I don't want to do the tow truck gig with HHR, the heat, humidity, and the rain, and the 12-hour shifts, the long shifts. Or like AAA, it was some bullshit. Like, I'm going to be working freaking like 11 p.m. to like 8 a.m. Or like some other bullshit. I don't know. Maybe start at like 12 to whatever. I don't know. 12 to plus 8 hours. Or some just a shift that like nobody wants starting off. And I'm going to be stuck there because the customers rate you. And you have to get a zero point 0.1 more percentage score. Everyone's at like 97. So you have to bump them with 0.1, and then you get better hours. It's such bullshit. And you bump someone else out of their hours because you had a better customer service rating, like that kind of crap. So it's all this bullshit. I was looking at Copart. They have a lease own kind of deal. They actually give you a brand new truck. You use it to pick up 4 cars a day, but there's no deal. I didn't even really. I could apply for it and ask, but there's a deal like that. Yeah, people don't have money. People don't have any money. I have $10, $20. You go to the scrap iron yard and you make good money off scrap. Anyway, the storm is here. They're going crazy. What else is in here? Yeah, you can sell like nickel and dime stuff though, $5, $10 item stuff. You can do that. We have been doing okay with that. Oh, nice host clan. I've been trying to catch up actually in this clean up everything that I have and find stuff I can scrap, find stuff I can sell. I think it's more beneficial to clean up my own act. And then you can fund your money that way. You know, it's motivation to get rid of stuff because you're poor anyway. And there's stuff that you can cash in for money. Like this bucket's probably $15. Whatever's in there. Just the scrapper. This I can probably scrap so I can't sell it. Or I can probably sell that for a really low price if I put it on there. If I cut down my price around like, I don't know, $100, I'm going to probably buy that. Amazon is hell. I actually did apply to Amazon. There's probably so many immigrants and stuff like that that apply to Amazon. Their application list is so long that you're just probably a name. Maybe in like 6 months, maybe they'll call you or something. I don't know. Because the turnover rates is so high. They probably go through like 120 people a month or something. I used to work at a place like that. Ever work at a place where they have an extremely high turnover rate? It's pretty crazy. The people around you just disappear and they turn to new people. It came to a point where you didn't even really talk to the new employees because they didn't even know yet that they probably weren't going to be there by the end of like the second day. It was that screwed up. That's wild, man. Can write a book on this shit. And then you had the people that stuck around there for years. But probably what was funny though, the new hires, they're probably making more money than you though, which is messed up. Which is why you didn't even talk to him anyway. Like, what kind of company is that? I'm making less money and I was there for like 3 years. Or like even 5 years. And then they hire a new person, they're making more money than you. What the fuck? What kind of company is that? What is that? Cox Communications. That's what that was. They own everything. They own a lot of companies. It was a subsidiary of theirs. That's what that was. Anyway. Yeah, there's crap. I'm just trying to work on listing more stuff. Yep. It's actually only like 81. I feel a little more motivated today to do stuff. But literally, like unused tools, well, that's used. Just everything. I'm just going through, figuring out what has value, what doesn't. And then you can get rid of your cardboard boxes as you get rid of stuff. I had a stack of boxes over here, and I only got 2 because that stuff sold. Yeah. The truck is still leaking. ATF. I gotta figure that out. It runs bad. Yeah, it's this wild stuff. I really gotta buy a stripper, but I don't have money and start stripping copper wire. Where's my Bear Bright? I think my Bear stuff is somewhere in here. I had a bucket of Bear wire. Oh, it's under here. So I gotta go through all this stuff too. Just look at this. I can't deal with this some days. Just can't deal. I gotta move everything to use it. Anyway, cut the heat, humidity, and rain out of your life, and maybe you will be a little better. That's all I can tell you. Because the storm is coming, you hear it? Hear the howling wind? The garage door is shifting, right? People in Cucamonga. Anyway, yeah, there's not too much open here. It all sucks. I didn't even know the minimum wage here now is $12 an hour. And I guess, see, that's why everyone's paying $13, $14 an hour. And it's going up to like 15 or something by like 2025 or 2026. I don't know what it was. Never just thought about that. I remember voting for that. That passed, and that was a voting thing. And then they were passing the cost off to something else. And, I don't know, something was weird with that. Anyway, we still gotta paint this thing. And get rid of more stuff. Oh, the gates are open in Condo Land. Remind me of this. I have to think about that. The gates are open in Condo Land, so I don't need the pass to get in and out of. I should really use this car before they lock those gates up again, so that I can enter and exit here easier. Oh, this thing was never washed. Look at this thing. Should put it away filthy. Someone had their freak out session months ago. It's a whole other story about that. We found more Mercedes mats, but I don't know what they're out of. Right in the back of that car. Yeah, there's like nothing. No cool content to go put up. But anyway, I'm out of here. The big storm, though. If you ever had to deal with people who panic in the storm, that's interesting. If you never have, though, I don't know. It's a trip. Wow, that faded out too. Look at this crap, man. This weather is crazy. That got wet and faded out. That was like black. Oh well. Everything I did, I gotta redo. And I don't think I'm ever gonna get around to it. So, get rid of the useless stuff. That's all I can say. Should go make an eBay blog like other people do. What I sold on the internet. What I sold on Craigslist. What I sold. Yeah, right. Good luck. I gotta sell all this stuff. I gotta part this computer out. Should get something for it. Like literally everything you can imagine that you're not using. Try to list it for sale. That's what I'm working on. Because next year they're gonna come out with the now it's a $6,000 limit. I'm at like $2,400 off used crap. I think this year already, but next year it's gonna be $600. You're doing that $600 1099, or if you do freaking Walmart or whatever, sell crap. You're gonna have to claim that $600 on your taxes. You're gonna get a tax form selling $600 worth of used crap to people. So really, next year, it's really gonna be bad for people, and maybe people are even gonna stop selling. Or because last year I actually created a spreadsheet thinking that I was gonna get clipped for the $600, and I had to go prove that everything that I sold I was losing on, which I really was, because it was all used items that I spent money on. But good luck with that. That's our government for us. Anyway, I'm out of here. This is kind of boring, and the storm is here, but it's not. And what else? Why is our stock market though at like record highs again when it went down to record lows? I don't know what's going on. Fuel prices are kind of dropping. Is it because of the election? Because their new administration is just doing that good? There actually might be more stuff in here in these buckets. We gotta check all these out. You just don't know what's going on in this place. Yeah, I should use this car though because the gates are open. I'm trying to burn that gas out. What a boring place. Don't live in a place where you're extremely limited. Anyway, yeah, you can't do lease own. It's no good deal. And what else? We looked into that. We also looked into getting a commercial driver's license, but it's like really you're gonna have to travel for that. So it's again the best is at first I had to get rid of all my useless stuff because I'm not gonna be here, and make everything like kind of functional before I even think about that, because it's gonna be a train wreck when things break far away. So you could do that as well, but all their trucks are automatics, and I don't want a restriction that I can't drive a manual truck, because I'd really like a CDL or a Class B or even an A, because then eventually you can start your own dumpster business. You get a roll-off truck, you rent out dumpsters, that's $300 a day per dumpster to rent it out. That's crazy. You have 4 dumpsters even, that's like $1,200. You do the math. What that is, if you can knock that out 7 days a week. You do the math. Of course, it's a trucking business, so like your $400,000 of revenue or whatever, it's probably going to be eaten up to be like $150,000, but that's still pretty good to make $150,000 a year in a truck. Yeah, you could do that, but I would what the hell did I say? I need to go somewhere where you don't get the restriction. This state's a total ripoff. You go to truck driver school, it costs you $6,000. Screw that shit. Other states will be a lot less than that. So they got you too. They know about that, how they're extreme price. So they are charging you. Good luck getting into a new company, being a new driver with a CDL. You know, I don't know. You're probably better off applying to like a tow truck place and just running their like medium duty class B like truck or class A truck and picking up like semi trucks. You're probably better off getting your experience that way and then lying to someone and saying that, oh yeah, I used to drive a tractor trailer or something when you hooked up like 3 trailers in your life. I don't know. It's all it's all weird. I don't have 6 grand of money to go spend anyway just to get a license. I would rather use that 6 grand to perhaps survive into the next couple of months if I have to, So, yeah, it's all right though. It's something to think about as well because you make okay money doing that, and you drive around the country. Just the roads are terrible and the people try to kill you, but same kind of thing. Some people actually making driving a truck, they probably wouldn't even pull the money that some people were actually next door working 12 hours running a tow truck. They were probably making more money over there running a tow truck than they were driving around America. That's a whole nother wash up if you think about it, which is pretty much messed up. Because if you're driving a truck, you're probably working 12-hour days anyway. I don't know. It's all just a big weird thing. But then you got to go in the water here, and you also have to deal with the heat, humidity, and the rain. I don't know. I don't know really what's worse. I don't know. This heat is killer, man. I'm telling you that. If you haven't experienced this heat, humidity, and getting downpoured on, it will make you literally crazy over time. I'm sure I've gone crazy a couple times. I had my freak out sessions. But man, I just wish more stuff would sell. But people are broke, and you have to be happy of stuff that's they're gonna go. I got a couple watchers on this stupid cowl piece over here that I sold once, and then it was returned to me. Maybe with the magical sale god it will sell again because it came back to me during a rainstorm, and maybe we'll get a rainstorm in like a day. I don't know. If that happens, I'll be weirded out about it. Anyway, um, all I can say is there's less junk in here than it was a year ago, and in a couple of months from now, hopefully there'll be even less junk. That's all I can say. We got all this is consumables like brake fluid black like motor oil, but have no help and frustrating. Yeah, at least 7 pieces though. Gotta get hucked out of here, and 7 pieces gotta get hucked outside, and I'll be looking a little better. Anyway, I'm out of here. Good luck surviving, and yeah, hopefully no one's gonna get flooded out with this crappy storm. Maybe we won't get anything. Big fear and terror thing again. You should always have a generator, extension cords, plenty of water, bottles and buckets to hold water. If you run out of water, fill it up somewhere. What else? Food on hand. Plenty of extra lights you can plug in. Boom. Clampy lights are cool. You can clamp those to anything and run an extension cord to it. Then you have light. Plug your garage door opener in. There's a light over there. Light. Stuff like that. Have plenty of trash fountain lamps. I have a whole fleet of trash fountain lamps with LED bulbs that you can put like everywhere. Not really. It's not in this path unless it shifts. It looks like it's going right to Tallahassee. It's just such fear. These people are just crazy. Like, how do you not have all this stuff anyway already? And the stuff they're buying anyway, they're probably all buying all junk food and all the other stuff. All stuff you don't even need anyway. Like, I remember this guy, well, quickly before I end this, who bought the old metal wheeled, which a metal wheeled creeper was banned. I had no idea because the metal wheels on concrete created sparks. And if there's oil or gas on the ground, it would ignite it. But he bought that and a couple of other items. And he was telling me how people are crazy these days and how they have to eat and eat and eat and eat and eat and eat and eat. He said he can go without eating for like 3 days. And like, yeah, I probably can too, but these people just like all they concentrate on is eating, and it's kind of crazy. And he had a point. He had a point. Look at America. People just concentrate on eating. And they're probably not even hungry, and they keep on eating and eating and eating and eating and eating, and you don't even need to. Yeah, probably is. Yeah. I don't know. All I can say is that I do things differently. Yeah, we can kind of see if this thing works. There's the keys if I'm never here, so I can go else use it. Yeah. And this I gotta use, I gotta build some busted open Lego sets. Yeah, I might start a whole new channel though, who knows. Think about it after I'm done cleaning up more stuff. But yeah, it's too much stuff in a small area. It's getting better. Oh, that I have to go list, these Titanic boxes too. Alright, I'm gonna go make a pile of stuff that I'm gonna pull and get pictures of. And I'm out of here. Stay safe. And don't be stupid.